Welcome back to another episode of Saving Grace. Today it is just me, and I want to chat first of all about the Olympics. Okay, I got approached by the BBC to do some filming with Andrea. What a girl. She just won bronze. That's our fucking girl. She was so sweet. She's lovely. Her dad, Fred, had been on the pod before. So I was like, fine, this is fine. We met. It was really funny. And one thing about me is that you all know is that I'm a massive pussy. Yeah. Anytime I've been on TV, I've just hysterically cried. That is me. You all know that, and you're all comfortable with the fact that I'm a massive puss. The older generation fucking hate me. As soon as it's posted, right, the comments were vicious. Someone said I'd set women back 100 years. Do you know how vicious that is? Everyone was saying I'm stupid, I'm a wuss. I would like to see 65-year-old Darren, who has high blood pressure, on the top of that fucking diving board. Would you jump off, Darren? Probably not. I don't know what your issue is. The older generation hate me. I remember I went on Stand Up to Cancer and everyone was like, who's this puss? I thought, first of all, I'm actually doing this for charity. You could give me the day off because I'm literally doing it for cancer research. No, everyone's got their 2 cents in. Who's bungee jumped who sent me hate? Probably no one. I just think the world is vicious and I'm scared to do any more TV because that was crazy. And imagine I was so oblivious. I was like, bet the comments are going to be loving this. One comment, it was my hairdresser saying slay. That was the positive comment. That was it. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Sports is a different vibe as well. Like, I've always thought it would be funny for me to do commentary, not knowing what's going on. For example, football, on the head, corner, sidekick, centre back, attack, midfield, centre, attack, midfield. I got that. Cam, centre, attack, midfield. I know it all. And it just would be funny if you're a female and your boyfriend or girlfriend's watching football and you don't care, switch onto my channel where I'm commentating it, not knowing what I'm talking about. That is funny. The older generation, do you know what else actually? Old people are pricks. Some of them are all right. But let me tell you, the other day I was filming in Oxford Street, right? And it was outside Superdrug. We were filming for Superdrug, right? And the only people that had shit to say was old people, old women. They need to be fucking dicked down or their pussy licked because they are so fucking miserable. One of them was like, well, that's smart, filming outside the store so we can't get out. I thought, first of all, you could fit a fucking bus through there. So I don't know what you're talking about. Just old people. I don't know whether it was, you know, the rations during the war. Like, I don't know what it is that made them rude, but they're so rude and it's so annoying because I think, pick your tits up off your knees. Maybe that's why they're angry, actually. I'd be angry. I don't want to grow old. I've got a fear at the moment that I'm going to grow old like a sack of shit because I'm all like on my channel, like no fucking filler, no Botox, I'm natural. And now I've put my foot in it because I actually can't get any. Otherwise you lot are going to be like, well, what was that then? And I'll be like, no, you're right. I can't frown. Oh, you're right. So I'm stressed about having to grow old gracefully. I think I'm going to look like one of those women that has been physically hit by multiple trucks. And I was like, oh, but my mum has aged really well. The woman's had a facelift and didn't tell me. So what does that mean for me? I don't know what I'm going to look like. If it's my grandma's 97 to be fair, so she will look old. Hopefully I don't make it to 97. I don't have it in me. One thing I've been doing, right, is Eyelashes has been commuting from a football club. Yeah. So I've had a couple of weeks off. So I've just been being a wag and I've actually thoroughly enjoyed it. I've been looking on TikTok for little recipes. I'll tell you what I've made. I've made chicken tacos. I made creamy chicken, green Thai curry noodles, other bits and bobs. Oh, I made satay chicken skewers. That's it. That's what I did. Yeah. Make it fucking rain, chicken skewers. And I've been loving it. Yeah, so I've been making all these dinners for her. while she's away and comes home. So she comes home to dinner so she doesn't leave me. And I'm thinking, if I live to 97, how am I going to keep creating new dinners for 97 years? Do you know what I mean? It's going to have to be just fucking pork pie and mash, sausage and mash. I can't give her sausage. It makes her feel a bit weird. But she may have to have sausage and mash. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, it was my grandma's 97th birthday. I thought, fucking hell, that is old. That woman has lived so many lives. And we were having this whole debate. Like, my mum was like, I've been married 3 times. My grandma was like, yeah, well, I've been married 4 times. And I thought, this shouldn't be a family tradition. And I don't want it to be a family tradition. My brother will have been married 2 times. It's just, but then maybe it's like 4, 3, 2. I'll be the one. I'll be married once. That is me. Wife for life. I hope that wink looked good because it didn't feel good. Yeah, I don't know what my fucking point was there, but I just don't want to live long. I would like to live long, but not long. Because everyone's like, life's a blessing, but is it? I don't know. It's just a bit long, isn't it? Anyway, I went to Ibiza. I went with Kiss, went to Ocean Beach. Dean Gaffney was there, apparently. Apparently he's always there. I've gone off topic. Went to Ocean Beach. So we flew out, and I flew out during the day of whatever fucking happened. Microsoft Excel and all that went down. Yeah, so there was fucking queues like I've never seen for in my life. I didn't even have time for a Prosecco before the flight. If you know me, I have a routine. 3 glasses of Prosecco, 2 anti-sickness, get on the flight, pass out. I get on this Boeing 747. The plane is like 3 seats, 3 seats, 3 seats. You know, like when you're doing long haul, fat off. I was going to say fat old and fuck off. A fat off plane. The woman then goes, oh, can you get out your screen for the safety video? Well, I said, screen? I had a fucking TV screen. And you could play chess, cards, loads of shit. You could watch movies. It was incredible. And it was like, I mean, yeah, granted, there was loads of fucking kids on there. It was vicious. And I thought, I can't imagine taking a child to Ibiza. It's like taking your kid to Benidorm. You wouldn't put them through that, would you? What is there to do for them in Ibiza? Benidorm, they probably would be allowed to get drunk, so fair. But it just feels a bit, I don't know, never take them to Ibiza. Never have them. But if I did, I wouldn't take them to Ibiza. So that felt weird. Anyway, went to Ibiza. It was called the Nix Hotel, Sea View, nothing less. Do you know what I'm saying? It was sensational. Weird chair in the bedroom. It was like a chair, but on the back, it looked like a woman kneeling with her bum cheeks out. Crazy. Egg chair on the balcony. I thought, yeah, I could get used to this. Anyway, I'm sat there. I go to Cheeky One with my PA Hannah, being a bit cheeky, having a bit of food. It was Chinese, I think. Fucking lovely, that. Stunning. Cocktails. They gave us a free one, and he said, when you shot it, make a wish. I shot it, forgot to make a wish, but that's off topic as well. Then I'm sat there. I'm all depressed. I'm all really sad. I'm having another drink at the hotel bar. Liel rocks up because she had a later flight. And I said, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fly out my wife. I was Drake. I flew that bitch out. Granted, I flew that bitch out. It was like midnight. I phoned her. I said, pack your bags. She said, okay. She leaves 3:30. No sleep. No sleep. Another club. Gets on the flight. No sleep. Turns up. I'm in glam. No sleep. She had about 40 minutes on the plane. Bless her. She was catching flies. But I find that cute. Other people might find that revolting. I don't know. But I find it just an adorable thing. She turns up. Then we hit the fucking tune. We go to Ocean Beach. We're there behind the DJ jet. Cool. Behind the DJ decks. We're giving it fucking large. I had a Caesar salad in one hand, a vodka cranberry in the other. One thing I will say about Spain, cranberry juice tastes a bit weird. Not sure what's going on there. It tastes very tart. Still drank it because I'm not getting a UTI. I'm not fucking about. I was behind the decks, giving it large, doing a bit of this. And I was a bit scared that people would take pictures of eyelashes. Everyone was really respectful. Nothing's come out. So thank you. Then I'm getting a bit big for me boots. Marvin's on the decks. He's giving it all the So I'm like, cool. I go up to the decks. Fuck off, Marvin. I didn't say that. He's actually a very lovely man. I said, can I just... Took the headphones. I started giving it a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I get my fan. Start doing all this. Did start shaking bum as well, but there was absolutely no bum to shake. And it's when I woke up the next morning, I thought, better do that. And I was shaking bum towards the crowd. So, yeah. Also, big shout out to whoever's mum it was that kept shouting GKBarry. She was on one and I loved her. She was good vibes. She was really good vibes. Didn't see Wayne. I'm not sure if he was there. He might have been there. But yeah, that was it. And then after that, I'll be honest, I was a bit pissed. I was a little bit merry. I'd spilt vodka cranberry all over Hannah PA at this point. She was in a white dress. Oh, and Danielle Harold was there. Is it Harold or Howard? I think it's Harold. I'm a celeb. EastEnders. Yeah, she was there. Loved her. Giving it large. Every time I see her, she's just such good vibes. I just think, wow, I wish I was that person. Because sometimes when you meet me, it's going to be hit or miss. Sometimes I literally want to cry. Sometimes I'm in a good mood. You just don't know what you're getting. I have to check my Flow app. Been using Flow recently. Vicious. Tells me in the morning, it goes, you're going to be a bitch today. And I think, oh, I better get into character and I become a bitch. And then I go and see Joe Baggs. He's staying at this like lovely resort. It's literally like a 30-minute drive into the mountains. We get there. At this point, I didn't realise how pissed I was. I didn't realise how pissed everyone was. Minus eyelashes because she doesn't drink. Okay. So we get there. And at this point, eyelashes and everyone is passing the fuck out. I've never seen anything like it. I said, get up. Because we were meant to be going to Glitterbox. If you know about Glitterbox, you fucking know about Glitterbox. Funky music, lights, women in stilts. It's giving Jessie, Love Island talent show. That's what it's giving. Yeah? I was buzzing. Anyway, eyelashes then jumps in the pool. I jump in the pool because if she's doing it, I'm doing it. Fully clothed. Chlorine, vicious. I think there was also a bit of cum in the pool, which they didn't tell us about. And we were just mouths open, like giving Tom Daly. Anyway, everyone went to pass out, so we went home. In the car home, everyone's hungry. So we order some food. To be specific, 4 burgers, 5 chips. By the time the food came, everyone was asleep. Who ate the 4 burgers, 5 chips? I did. I ate the 4 burgers, 5 chips. And it was one of the best burgers I've ever had. My mouth's wet. Thinking about it, I'm like salivating. It was so fucking good. I was trying to wake eyelashes up. So I put the burger underneath her nose, see if she'd wake up. Fucking Sparko. Then the next day we had to wait 7 hours for the plane. So I bought some Uno. We played Uno for 7 hours, dipped our feet in the sea. Eyelashes nearly drowned. So we had to come out. Sand everywhere, viciously everywhere. And that was my trip to Ibiza. I had a really good time. I feel like eyelashes made it too. Like it was such good vibes. And someone from Kiss said to us, love conquers all. And I thought, you're so fucking right. And we were allowed to be lesbians there. No one really cared. You know, sometimes like when we went to Benidorm, I thought this could be a bit iffy and someone shouted lesbians at us. Anyway, yeah, everyone was so lovely. And the cameraman was making sure not to get eyelashes in. Like, we were just having a great time. We were having it off. So yeah, good scenes. Love Island final. Let's chat about it. Mimi and Josh. They were my winners. I thought, listen, I didn't mind Nicole and Kieran. I think, you know, they've been together since day one. Too obvious. Too obvious. And I like to throw people off because I bet, no one wants to admit it, but I bet they were sat there thinking, 50k? Fucking ours, mate. You know, I'd be thinking that. Me and Eyelashes have been coupled up from the start. Say Love Island's lesbian. We've been coupled up from the start. Even I would be like, yeah, too right. We're in there. So it was just nice to see. And the way Mimi held herself throughout that whole show, because let me tell you something. If that was me and I had walked in from Casa Amor and Eyelashes was stood with another bitch, I would be in Spanish prison. I'd have got her fucking bun and dragged her across that decking. That's what I'd have done. Fire pit, she's in there. I'm spit roasting her around it. I would not have taken that so well. She didn't even cry. Oh my God, I don't know what I'd been. I'd been hysterically crying, ugly, Kim K crying in that villa. She held herself well. She got on with it. Fair, she did crawl on the terrace. We'll let that slide. Sometimes there is always moments of madness, especially if in that villa. I get it. She did an Ekin Su. Ekin who? Ekin Su. That's what she did. And yeah, I just think deserving winners. Io and Jess, let's be honest, they weren't going to win it, were they? They weren't going to win it. But I think they could be one of those couples that actually could be the ones that last. Like, do you remember everyone said about India and Dami, oh, they're not going to last, they're not going to last. And they're still together. I think it could be one of those situations. Although, have you seen online, everyone, because when Jess has got a family like my family, right, where I could go to my mum, oh, shut up, mum, you miserable cow. I wouldn't say that, I guess slap. But, you know, you get what I'm saying. You can sort of say what you want. You could tell Io's family are a lot more like reserved, like you would never tell, he wouldn't tell his mum to shut up, right? So I think, I don't know, when she meets the mum, what's she going to do? I'd be shitting myself because she's going to come back now and read everything online about how everyone's reactions to her saying, because even I thought that when she told her mum shut up, I thought, oh. So yeah, I don't know. I can't even remember who came third. No, I came fourth. Oh, Matilda and Sean. I actually wanted Matilda and Sean to win. Why didn't they win? Matilda, I just wanted Matilda to win. What a lovely girl. What a lovely girl. She's always silly arse. Pair of serious Sallys. Like the saying she'd come out with, Eyelashes says. It was nice. The amount of times she's called me a silly arse. Silly bollocks. All of that. I love it. I just think they're so funny. I think those sayings are hilarious. I'm going to start a trend, silly arse. Well, she started it, but I'm going to carry on. Yeah, I just feel like they were deserving winners. That is them. And fair enough. I hope they last forever. And I hope they get married. And I hope he continues writing her poems. I want a poem read about me. Do a poem for me right now. Now. And I'll repeat what you're saying. We haven't got all day. Grace. Sorry. You're like the summer's nights. You're like the summer night. Grace, you're like the summer night. Can I have a bite? You know what I mean? Was that it? You make me want to lean. You're so beautiful. I'm a fiend. Rare. Okay, I'll give one to you. Eyelashes, I can't believe my luck. Look at that arse. Fucking dump truck. Centre attack midfield. God, you make me want to pull down my shields. Great arse, great tits, thy must admit. I love you till the day I die. Oh, love our spoons, my oh my. Too fucking right. Does anyone else, when they're, we've got this thing at the minute where before we go to bed, we're like, should we have some deep chats? And then we're like, yeah. And then we'll just both stare at each other and not know what to talk about. And I'm like, so what's your favourite thing about me then? And every time she's like, different thing. And we keep doing it, but we've run out of things to say. So gay. So fucking gay. What else do we do that's niche? That is cringe though. Last night, she wakes me. Let me fucking tell you something. Last night, okay, let me see if you can understand where I'm coming from or who. So, Eyelashes, we go to bed. Night, go to bed. And it's so hot. It's viciously hot. And I get woken up. She's like kissing me. I'm like, you all right? And she's like, I can't sleep. I'm like, This is like 3 a.m. I'm like, okay. She's like, I think I'm going to go wash my hair because I can't sleep. And I was like, okay. So my bathroom's in my room. So she goes and washes her hair. I managed to literally just get back to sleep. I'm sat there sleeping. She comes back into the bed. She goes, Grace, right? Yes. Should we talk about how much we love each other? I said, it is fucking 4 a.m. Fuck off. Before this, she then's also kissing me again. And I'm like, yes, eyelashes. And I'm not even doing that. I'm like half asleep. She's got quite curly hair. Her hair goes up my nose. And it triggered my fight or flight. And I just went, oh, fuck off. Sat up, fuck off. She was like, beg your pardon. And then she just turns around and I'm like, oh, I've really fucked up. But do you get what I'm saying? When I'm tired, I can't deal with that. I can't, if I'm if I'm tired, I want to sleep. Like, of course I love you, but we can't have a 20-minute convo about how much we love each other when it's 4 a.m. Do you know what I mean? And she was pissed off by that. She wakes up this morning. I was in a vicious mood this morning because I tried to make her a acai bowl, whatever the fuck it is. Then I tell her didn't turn up on time, so she just had to have fruit. Anyway, I'm going to do some questions and answers. Best advice for girls moving out on their own. I'm probably the worst person to ask about this because when I moved out on my own, this was my routine. I would just sit in the living room, watch a bit of Real Housewives, go to the kitchen, make myself some food, go sit in the living room, then go to bed, and then do the exact same thing the next day. Intervals of crying because I was so alone. So get a dog. No, don't get a dog. They're too expensive and they stink. But what I would say is, to make me feel better, because I'm a scared, what's a saying I can say? I'm a scared Sarah. Doesn't have the same ring. I'm just fucking scared. We'll just leave it at that. I'm scared. So basically, I installed 3 security cameras, a house alarm and a panic button. Arguably, the panic button does feel extreme. And I've also had a police officer move in next door, so there was no point. It could just knock if anything happens. But yeah, get some safety shit in there and just fucking have it out. You want to rob me? Don't. But if you do, there's precautions there. Do you know what I mean? That's what I would say. Get some security precautions, maybe get a dog. But then I think with dogs, they sometimes bark for no reason. And then you're scared for no reason. You got to walk them. You're more in danger going out in a field 6 p.m. Do you know what I mean? So just maybe don't get a dog. Maybe get a fake dog. Or get one of those signs that say beware of dog, so people have it in their mind that you've got a dog. I don't know. Don't move out on your own. But good for you moving out on your own. Got enough money for that. Ow. Good for you. Next question. Your stories behind your tattoos. Fucking hell. So my first tattoo I ever got was of a moon with some dangly shit. And upon reflection, I clocked that they looked like saggy boobs. That didn't stop me. I then got my snake in loads of flowers. I don't even like snakes. I'm actually definitely scared of snakes. But I got that because I thought it was edgy. Massive one, by the way, nearly passed out. It took hours and I was like, I don't even like this. But I wanted to cover up some shit on my arm. So I've just literally put a hole in this. Cool. I wanted to cover up some shit on my arm. So I just covered it up. Then when I was at uni, I wanted my moon of saggy tits covered up. And let this be a warning to you all. The woman went to me, I'll have the designs on the day. So I couldn't see the designs before that. And I said to her, I want like fairy, like cute, like girl, like, do you know what I mean? Like mystical. And I sat down on the chair and she went, what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 mushrooms and a fairy. And at the time I was thinking, fuck it. I've got nothing left to lose and I'm someone that can't say no. I didn't really like the design and I didn't clock how big it was going to be. She put the stencil on and then she said, yeah, and it's going to have to be colour to cover it up. So we'll do a dark red. I said, oh, I don't really like red. But she said, no, have a dark red. And I was like, She starts doing it, and to finish it, she starts colouring in the mushrooms. When I fucking tell you, it was the most fluorescent red you have ever seen in your entire life. I said thank you. I had an assignment due that evening. I went to Boots Library in Nottingham and hysterically cried in the toilets and then at my desk while finishing this assignment. And you know when you think something's really bad, like I showed all my friends and I was like, look how bad it is. And they all went, oh, fucking hell, Grace, that is something. And that's how I knew it was bad. I have never met anyone that has seen this tattoo and gone, yeah, that's nice. No one's ever, they've gone, oh, that's a tattoo. And I'm like, yep, that is. And I've got this on my wedding day and it's too big. Like, let me show you how big it is. It's too big for laser. You know how fucking big that is? It's so fucking big. It's too big for laser. So yeah, I'm just going to have to get that covered up on my wedding day and hope for the best. So yeah, basically, and I've also got I got a cherry on my pussy for when me, my manager and Ella, who also works at HLD, got little cherries. They got them on like their arms. Ella got hers by her boyfriend's initials on her ass. I got mine on my pussy because I thought like, ow, edgy in a bikini. It looks like a fucking ingrown hair because it's so small. So there's no point. And then I've got my angel wings, got my matching ones on tour with James for Saving Grace. So please never get me cancelled on this podcast because I'll just have a constant reminder. Okay, if you had your own TV show, what would you want it to be? I want my own show to be like Alan Carr Chatty Man. We all get pissed, a bit like this, and I interview celebrities. Or do you know what else I would fucking love to do? I'd love to do like a documentary on prison pen pal wives. Me go and interview these women who have like just been writing to these men and get married to them. And I want to see both sides of them. I just find prison so interesting. Wandsworth. Need I say more? Why don't we do an exclusive of her on the pod before she goes to jail? Or we can go to jail and I'll interview her. I'll be like, was it worth it? Because one thing about dick is it's never worth it. And that's hand on heart, on God. Never, ever. That's never, ever, ever worth losing your job or like whatever. I've never sat there and been like, whoa, fucking hell, that's tip top. That's really done it for me. So yeah, I think stupid. From the prison inmate side, I kind of get it though, because they're like, they've got nothing. It's either wank, put it in your mate, or get sucked off by your mate. Like it's one of them. So I kind of get that they'd, if they were given it on a plate, they'd probably take it. But from her, I just think that's crazy. But then people have crazy kinks. Some people have kinks. I'm trying to think. I keep joking about with eyelashes, pretending that she's died and I'm an ambulance. And I'm a paramedic. Yeah, and I'm like, gonna check her pulse, stand back. Then I check it, I'm like, make way, CPR, give her mouth to mouth, and then we just kiss. But that's not like a sexual thing, that's a funny thing. Like it would be weird if I was like, I'm gonna have to check her pussy for the pulse. Like then that would be weird. But we don't do that. You have done that. I have done that. Anyway, weirdest fan experience. Oh fuck, I wish James and Leo were here because I've had a few. Nothing will ever beat when that girl paid for meet and grease, came up to me, said, my boyfriend fancies you, don't know why though, you've got a flat ass. And I was like, okay. Then she got chucked out halfway through for starting on my manager. It was crazy. So yeah. Hope your boyfriend still fancies me though, because he's probably still got two eyes. So if you weren't doing what you're doing now, what would you be doing? I'd like to think I'd be a stripper. Just because I've never known what to do with my life, and I've never really been properly good at anything. And I just think it would be kind of fun to just swing around a pole. I wouldn't give any dances, obviously, but I'd just be like, woo, like around a pole. Because I did pole dancing once for my friend's birthday. I was actually fucking sick. I could hold myself up. I did the legs. I just think, yeah, maybe like a pole dancer. I think that would be really fun. I've got no sexy bone in my body and I'm hunched, but like I think that's got to be someone would pay some money for that. So yeah, and I could work nights. I'm not really a day girl. Well, I am a day girl. I fall asleep quite easily. I don't know what I'd be doing. Probably in I don't know. I'd love to do like a 999 what's your emergency vibe. Hello? Do you know what I mean? What's the problem? Because I love knowing all the gossip. When an ambulance goes past me, I always think, who's fucked it then? Always think that. Police car, who's in trouble? I love to know the goss. So anyway, yeah, that's probably, maybe I'd be like a call handler. But if they start screaming down the phone, I'd start screaming as well. I'd start panicking. Don't have the anxiety for it. Are you a football fan now? Yeah, too right. I watched the women's football game the other week. Enjoyed that. I still don't really give a fuck about men's football. I just think they're all a bit pathetic. Just lying about on the floor everywhere. But yeah, I think I like women's football. I can't wait to watch Eyelashes play. I'm going to be so turned on. I'll be like, I don't know what I'll be doing. Humping the seat probably. We're having a great time. I've already decided I'm going to go full glam, cropped football top with her name on the back, Batty Rider shorts. That's what I'm going to be doing. Where do you most want to travel to? I don't. I'm so happy just being at home. Maybe Mykonos seems nice. You know when people go, I'd love to go to Bali. Why? Why would you? Every single fucking person that goes to Bali gets violently sick. You end up on a drip. If you want to see it that badly, Google image it. I just think and the plane ride's long. Maybe I'm small-minded, but I just think, and there's plenty other countries that probably look like that. You know? I just think it's pretty pointless. My jaw feels really weird. It feels like it needs to click back into place. Anyway, favourite pot noodle flavour, chicken and mushroom. Always. How to come out to parents? Don't ask me. I just sprung it on them and said, here's my girlfriend. But no, I don't know. I wouldn't make a big deal out of it. I'd probably just be like, who's a lesser? Probably me. And see their reaction. So yeah, that's what I'd do. It's cool. It's all about you. It's all about you. Your experience of getting your nips pierced. Imagine hell. I laid down there. I was talking about this the other day. I laid down there. She put one in, called her. She did the other one. So much worse. And then I walked out of there, hunched, because I didn't want the fabric touching my nipple. Because it was so painful, guys. And it took 3 years to heal. One day literally last year I was in Barcelona with my manager and she said, I can't look at your gammy tits anymore. Like it's actually getting a bit much. Like they were gammy as fuck. So we went to this pharmacist in Barcelona and I said, spray, nipples, piercings. She gave me the spray, cleared them straight up. Now they're healed. So yeah. I don't know. Do it at your own risk though, because I had gammy tits for about 3 years. So that's it. Most impulsive post-breakup behaviours. Have I ever done anything? No, just heavily drank, I think. That's it, really. Oh, and I cut myself some bangs once and dyed them blonde, but they went yellow. So I wouldn't suggest that. Never, ever cut... Well, actually, no, sometimes you should cut your hair if you're going through a breakup, because it's like, yeah, like... fucking have that, even though they definitely don't give a shit if you've got a bob or not. But yeah, maybe cut your hair. Self-tan. Shake your nyash. Don't do that. Trump got shot. He did get shot. Crazy. I don't know what... Can I say something maybe that's a little bit controversial? If you're going to try and assassinate the president of the United States or anywhere, you should probably take some lessons before. How did you only get his ear? Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's not even like he's running, he's stood. What a shit assassinator. You've done all that and you've just got his ear. Shit. So yeah, those pictures, I don't like Donald Trump or anything like that, but those pictures went fucking hard. With like the flag in the back, him like bleeding with his fist up. I thought, yeah, that's an album cover. Kanye West next album, it's going to be that, 100%. Favourite song on the Brat album, it's, You Wanna Guess the Colour of My Underwear. I think it's called Guess. Love that. Is it Pretty in Pink or all see-through? Is it showing off my brand new lower back tattoo? Fucking love it. She's just done one with Billie Eilish for that song. And Billie Eilish said she'd fuck Charlie XCX. Can't believe it. It's funny how Billie Eilish has become like a gay icon. I always wonder, like, would Billie be a top? Probably. Yeah, I see that for her. I see her being a top. Yeah, crazy. Anyway, that's my favourite song on the album. I really like the album. I think it's like, so I don't know, it's a bit edgy. She was definitely on drugs writing it. Good for her. But yeah, I feel like it's an album to do drugs to. That's how I feel. Like the drop in Guess, even I felt off me nut listening to it and I was just not. So yeah. Best place in South East London. Greenwich is nice. Me and Eyelashes went on a dog walk there. Granted, the dog walked me. We did do that. I like Beckenham. Pia Luigi's. If you can give me some free shit, that'd be great. Every time I go there, don't remember leaving. So that's always good. Have a great time. That's it, really. That's all I've got. Let me tell you about my experience in Orpington. I was in a supermarket that shall not be named because, I don't know, they just can't be. Went into the supermarket and I had no makeup on and my hair in a hair mask. Okay, so I've got spots at the minute. I've actually got acne again. So I was in there, I was looking like shit, right? And I forgot to tell the plane story. Let me get back to that. Right. And this guy comes up to me and goes, "Are you GKBarry?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he went, "I can see why you cover that up with makeup." Walked off. Did I cry? I did, yeah. But Eyelash's mum was ready to back me. She said, "Let's get down there and tell him to get his mum and I'll fight his mum." And I said, "No, actually, I'm too scared." But yeah, it was really sad. That was really nasty. I didn't tell you about my flight home from Ibiza. Can we just backtrack quick? If you're the boy that we're talking about here, you were lovely. You did nothing wrong. Hilarious though. So we get on this plane and it is the most, I don't know how to describe it, erratic plane I've ever been on in my entire life. So I'm sat next to Eyelashes. To begin with, this guy comes up to the air stewardess who sat in front of us and was like, "Can I have a sick bag? I feel sick." Already I'm on edge. I'm on edge like this. I'm like, he better not. He better fucking not, right? Everyone else is all kicking off. People aren't getting in the seats, probably can't fit their bags up there. And then this guy comes on and sits next to me. This man, I reckon, has done about 4 bags of coke. Okay? He is off his tits. So, "Hey, GKBarry." I thought, oh my God, no. Please no. He's off his fucking rocker. He's like sweating, twitching, fidgeting. During the flight, he's getting up, down, shake it all around. I am in absolute hell. And then me and Eyelashes, to try and have a bit of fun. I'm a snus girl now, by the way. I'm 2 weeks free of vapes. Ow! Who'd have thought we'd see the fucking... But I've replaced it with snus. So anyway, I do snus now. So we thought, why don't we pop a snus in the air? We popped that snus. If you don't know what snus is, it's like nicotine pouches that you put in your gum and they fuck you up. Anyway, we place these pouches in our gums. And at the same time, we both turn to each other and fear in my eyes, I go, we shouldn't have done that. she's like hysterically laughing at me, but I can tell she's having an awful time too. Like, it made me so lightheaded. I started having a hot flush. I thought I was going to throw up. I couldn't breathe. My chest was tight. My mouth went dry. Like, it was as dry as a fucking camel's toe. I don't know, like a hoof. It was like a hoof. It was so dry. Eyelashes sat there laughing it off, but I can tell she's in a fucking bad way as well. Took 15 minutes to calm down. We're both sharing the same water bottle, guzzling that shit back like a camel in heat. It was so awful. Well, that was it really. But, oh no, and then this woman, before we take off, she's going, whose black bag is this? Whose black rucksack is this? No one comes forward for this fucking bag. And I'm going, cool, it's bomb. Well, why would you not? Who's not come forward? And I thought, well, we've sat on it now. We might as well stay on the plane. No one came forward for this fucking bag. And then apparently a few rows back, Liel's there. The same thing happens. Whose bag is this? No one comes forward. So there's 2 unclaimed bags on this fucking flight. And no one's stressed out about it. No one sat there going, do you know what I mean? We learned nothing. No one's... The air steward... Oh, we'll put that back then. Will we? Because I'd be making a fucking announcement at the start going, whose bag is this? And if no one claims it, it's going off the plane. Terminal 4. That to me is fucking crazy how we all just got on with the flight as if that wasn't an issue. I don't really fucking check your bags anyway at security. I had my phone in my pocket. I went straight through. I thought, hello? Anyway, that was the flight. Okay, should I do one last question? Okay. Tips for getting with girls for the first time after only being with men. Dig for gold and hope for the best. That was a joke. Okay, last one. Are you close with your sibling and did you grow up being the shit out of each other? No, because my brother has always been away from home, but I am close with my brother and I'm actually seeing him on holiday in a few weeks. So yeah, but I sometimes wish I grew up with like a proper close sibling because then I'd know how to argue. I can't argue for shit. As soon as someone raises their voice at me, I'm like, sorry. You're right, sorry. Sorry. I panic. I can't back it. So yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Just chatting absolute fucking waffle with you for 45 minutes. Love you all. Keep calm and eat bum. Love you, bye.